Hello everyone. My name is Emily. I've been going by Entlink online these days, and I figured I would just make a little introductory video. A little bit about myself and a lot of it about the art and where I've been taking it lately. And I figured what better way to do that than over a time lapse of my little goblin character Bogbean. Uh, Going forward, just as a little note, I do have some time lapses already available to watch on my channel, and please feel free to watch those. They just have music on in the background, so if you like those, feel free to like. And if you like these videos, the voiceovers that are denoted by the little chomping goblin gif in the corner, she's gonna denote that I'll be talking over these videos. And if you enjoy these rants, please let me know. It'll help me decide in the future what kind of content to put more energy into. So, without further ado, let's talk about it. So, I always was that kid to be drawing, like quietly in the corner. I was always in the margins of my notes at school, or just filling up sketchbooks, or even going to friends' houses where they wanted to play or watch TV or something. I was like, can I have like a pencil and paper, please? So, but looking back, I realized that I drew mostly out of escapism and mostly for aesthetics, which is totally nothing wrong with either of those. But as I got older, I had less of an internal motivator to do art, so I didn't have a reason within myself to give myself discipline and say, hey, like, these are the things I should be working towards and yada yada. I truly didn't know if I would draw consistently again, just because, like, at the time of transitioning to adulthood and having, all these new responsibilities, with college and then a job, unrelated, you know how it goes. But all those new responsibilities, it was the easiest thing to repurpose was that time spent drawing. I'm a pretty slow artist, I would say, and so whether it was repurposing that time to work or to recover from work, it was I don't know. It was just one of those things that fell by the wayside. And while it sucked, it also sucked to kind of pick up the pen and say, okay, what do I draw? Like, I don't know. There was just nothing that felt good and felt worth it to spend that time on. But it was, I want to say, it was post-COVID and just, post the worst of it. And I met a couple friends who, they're a husband and wife duo who they run this table that I'm a part of, and they invited me to be part of it, saying that, hey, like, you're introverted and we're pretty homebodies just like you, and this is something social that we actually really enjoy, so it would probably be good for you. And I did trust them, and I did take them up on it, of course, but leading up to all of it, I was very scared. I was very nervous to actually enact the character. So going into it, I felt like I had to have everything set and ready by day one, or by session one, which I've learned is very much not the case. It's kind of the opposite of what you want, because the whole point is that you're living through this character and they are becoming who they are through these experiences. And I think that that's what really clicked with D&D for me is, I remember growing up and seeing all the artists online who they were my age or roundabouts, and they had just really lush worlds for their characters. They had really like deep personalities and interpersonal relationships established, but that stuff never really came naturally to me. And Actually, recently I listened to a podcast where Brennan Lee Mulligan described it as the DM is where most of the onus of imagination falls on, and the player characters, are mostly concerned with immersion. And I've definitely found that to be true because it's just the character is the light or the stained glass in which I'm shining my own light through, and that's been really the perfect analogy for it, especially for Bogbean being my self-insert character. I wanted to make her as new to the world as I am to TTRPGs, and that's worked in my favor tremendously. Just personally being able to not feel that pressure that I have to like know all of the fantasy conventions that other people might be more acquainted with. But yeah, like and subscribe, comment on the types of videos that you would like to see more of, and I will put my energy towards that going forward. And definitely check out my friends at Couple of Nerds Productions. They go through a lot more of the world building and the real life stuff that goes into making such a world. Catch me on Discord. I have a link tree at Entlink, and that has all of my links, including the Discord, where I stream at least once a week. I try to do Sundays, and if I have the time, I do weekdays as well. So you know where to find me, and I will catch you next time.